Oh yeah. Alrighty. What is up? Everybody? How are we doing today? got a guest coming over here right now. Huh. It's live time, huh? You're all excited. As you guys can tell, fuck man, listen to this bullshit going on that I got going on. I'm fucking dying. I was dying. I didn't go live the last 2 days because I was laid out. I was laid the fuck out. I was just like, yo, I have zero energy. You guys wouldn't have wanted to listen to me either. I could barely keep it up. I could barely keep up anything. My freaking brain was all over the place. Either way, I'm gonna make a little eat meat, lift heavy. Don't forget the HIV. What's up, dude? What's up? I'm gonna show you guys my special concoction of how to kill coronavirus. What do we got here? Oh man. Right. I got some stuff for you guys too. I got some treats. I got some stuff brewing. I've had 2 days to brood over some fucking epic stuff. So what do we got going on over here? Is this thing finally working? All right, let's start off with, yesterday I went out. I got some Alka-Seltzer. I was like, man, I wonder if Alka-Seltzer tastes exactly how it tasted when I was a kid. You remember how that shit tasted back in the 80s and 90s? That shit tasted terrible, but it was so good at the same time. We're going to drop a little bit of Alka-Seltzer Plus in here. Well, Alka-Seltzer Plus, cold and flu. We're going to do that. Then we're going to take us some, shit, I did forget it. We're going to do some vitamin C. Some emergency vitamin C. We're going to throw that up in there too. Might as well. Then what else we got? Oh, dropping the ball. That's how we do it. What else we got? Oh, we're going to throw some emergency in here too. Or not emergency. Yeah, is that what it's called? What the hell is that shit called? Some airborne. I'm going to throw that up in there. Yup. And then coronavirus is fucking, can't you guys tell? I'm fucking killing this thing. I'm killing it. I told that thing to get out of my house and it's leaving. I said, China, you don't scare me. I don't care about your quarantine. Now we're going to take some 2-day quills. We're going to cover this puppy up because this is a fucking brew, huh? Oh, yeah. Give that a little shake. Oh, yeah. All over the place. Voila. Ah, what a fucking treat, huh? What a treat. I have no clue what that is. Ghetto fruit punch. Is that like a bun? Is that lean? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we're going to get froggy with some fragrances today. I had a hell of a fragrance week. Oh, man. I'm retarded when it comes to fragrances, bro. Getting crazy with them. You know what we're going to do? Sorry if you guys got to hear me smack on some fucking cough drops, but I sound like Froggy from fucking, what's it called? Nice, dude. Been on that creatine and protein, feeling great every day. Working out 5 days a week is great. Absolutely. Make sure you have a good split, though. Don't be doing 5 days. Well, I mean, listen to your body. But don't go 5 days straight and then take 2 days off. Do like a A 3-break, 2-break. Ask Trayvon Martin about that lean, right? Watching Corey OD live. Not going to happen. Bro, I'm a god amongst men. You think a little fucking vitamin C and what is it called? Acetaminophen or whatever? Acetaminophen? Acetaminophen. Bro, I remember one of the first times I ever got high in my life. I took Corseed and Triple C. Took a whole box of that shit. One of the best highs of my life, too. Hands down. Hands down. I was in the South, too. I was in the dirty South listening to some fucking Led Zeppelin and some Pink Floyd, I believe. Oh, what a fucking perfect mixture. It was so good. I do 5 days. Wednesday and Sundays are my rest days. Yeah, that's a smart one. Yep, Little Rascals, Froggy. Great movie. I revisited that movie just recently. And by just recently, maybe that was probably like a year and a half ago. Good movie. We got 13 people up in the chat. Glad you guys are here. I'm fucking all over the place right now. I love it. I'm floating. What's going on, dude? I feel like it's been a while. Glad to see you in here. We're going to talk some fragrances today, guys. And then we're going to do a bit of call-in. I'm going to see if this fucking thing works. I got a new laptop sitting over here. Thanks to the United States government. Oh, man. Okay. Hey. Restart required. Your PC needs to restart. We'll restart you. Why not? All right. Since you're yapping over here, we'll let you do that. We don't need you for a little while, I don't think. But are you going to do it? That's the question. Whatever. Okay, bro. So do it. Move notification action center. Start. Poopies. Power. Update and restart. What's up, Chance? What are you doing, bro? What's going on, everybody? You guys all hear that Kobe died? I'm not laughing at his death. I'm just laughing at. I feel like I've been out of it the last 2 days, man. So it's like whatnot, you know. We got 18 people up in the chat. I hope you guys are fucking hitting that damn what's it called? Hit that like button, you scrubs. You fucking dirty vagrants. I got to let you guys know how much I fucking truly love you, though. I say that with all love and jest possible. The fact that I can come up on this mofo and just rap my shit and you guys come in here and throw it down. I love it. I love it. Just got Spice Bomb and a couple of samplers per your recommendations in the MLD webinar. John Varvatos Black Rebel Rider is the manliest fragrance I've ever smelled. I know. It's gnarly. It's like, oh man. I feel like it's my brain. I just had his name. I feel like it's a perfect blend between Steve McQueen, James Dean, and fucking goddamn, what's his name? John Wayne. That's if you were to take all three of those men's armpits stank and put it into a bottle, that's what Black Rebel or I think it's Dark Rebel Rider. Yeah, Dark Rebel Rider. That's the name of it. I love this question. I was actually about to talk. I was thinking about this when I was in and out of sleep last night. It was awesome. So I'm glad. We'll talk about that here in a second. Oh, man. This chick I number close on Saturday is up for a play date this Saturday. Good. That's good. That's a good turnaround. Normally I try to make it closer, but if she's okay with meeting up on Saturday, she seems all about it. Then I say that's okay, but usually a week is a really long time frame between seeing one another. it dwindles down that energy, you know. I went out last weekend. This might be able to work us into this. Ooh. I went out last weekend and I had a list in my mind of some fragrances that I've been wanting to purchase recently. And I was like, you know what? I forgot the smell of these things. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to smell a couple of these puppies. Just refresh it, right? Like, I don't want to go and buy some stuff online that I'm not sure I really want to commit to, especially because I had like 5 on my list that I wanted to grab. One of them, which I still do want to grab and I should have gotten recently, but I decided to get rid of it because I feel like it's a little bit more of a summer scent. But the new John Varvatos Nick Jonas scent is actually quite good. I highly recommend people look into that. The problem that I have with it, though, is that it's mass marketed now, and I don't like things that are really that mass marketed, even though I'll sit here, like, we'll talk about the scent bombs and stuff like that. Spice bomb, fucking scent bomb, spice bomb. I like some of these designer fragrances. I have fucking probably 30 of them over there, right? But it's that new edge that everyone's trying to get. So with the John Varvatos one and the Nick Jonas, I feel like that's something that is probably going to be, especially because the name that's attached to it. It's just like, why was Dior Sauvage such a big hit? Well, it's because Johnny Depp was in the commercial, right? And everyone went out and bought Dior Sauvage. And don't get me wrong, Dior Sauvage is a tremendous scent. I think it's probably like the number 2 or number 3 highest sold fragrance out there. But it's crap. Like, me personally, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that it's crap. Like, it's a good fragrance. It just doesn't evolve. And if it does evolve, I don't feel like it evolves. I feel like it degrades. Right. That's my biggest thing with Dior Sauvage is it doesn't it's great in the opening. It's really fresh. It's got a good scent to it. And then it just feels like everything tapers down. And then you just hit these bass notes that are just basic and blue and gross. So I didn't get that one. I got Dior Sauvage. I didn't get the Nick Jonas one. Yeah. But I went out and so where the story's going, and then I guess I'll get into the fragrances. So I stopped by. I went to Neiman Marcus the first time in my life. I've never been to Neiman Marcus. I was walking through Neiman Marcus in order to get to Nordstrom, which is normally where I go to smell my fragrances. Nordstrom or Macy's. That's where you're going to get the authentic stuff, so you're working with it. But Nordstrom pulled all Creed fragrances off of the shelf. Probably, I started getting into fragrance probably about 6 months ago, maybe less than that. And right when I first showed up to Nordstrom, they had Creed Aventus on the shelf. And I saw the price tag on it. And I don't even think I smelled it. I don't even think I did, because I was there to just kind of get some basic stuff. And I think actually I'd spent $235 or more on Tom Ford Oud Wood. So I was like, okay, I can't buy another monster. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I smelled it. And then I heard later on that Creed Aventus, there was a clone for Creed Aventus, which I own. It's Club de Nuit Intense Man, which is a pretty good clone, but it doesn't do it justice, to be honest with you. Anyway, long story. Go through Neiman Marcus. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I'll get into that story here in a little bit. I'm like, all right, I only got a little bit of time left. I need to go smell this Varvatos fragrance. And then there was a Ferragamo fragrance that I wanted to smell too. the original Omo, not homo, Omo, Womo. I guess we'll say it like that, Womo. Which smells great, by the way. That's the only one I really like, and it smells like tiramisu. So it's kind of like a gourmand. It is a gourmand. Yo, are you guys up in the chat or what? I don't see anything moving. This thing's retarded. Anyway, one's in the chat if you're listening. So I go over to this, what's it called? And the lady that works there just locks eyes with me. And I'm like more interested in the fragrances. And I don't realize that she's kind of cute until she really starts trying to sell me these things. And she's like all about it because I'm all about it. Like when I'm doing this stuff, when I'm smelling fragrances, like I'm all in, right? I'm like, oh my God. Right. I'm like, no. Like I'm really cutthroat about it too. And like, she's throwing out all these recommendations and I'm making her smell me and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yo, this girl is into me. And then I start to like look her up and down after a little bit. And she's a bit older. She's probably like, I want to say she's got to be about 40. I think she's about 40, but she's kind of, she's doing all right. She's doing all right. I could tell, big fake boobies, got a fat butt, takes care of herself well enough. Probably a mommy, like hands down a mommy, no ring, but I could tell she's feeling me. And I just turn up the seduction at that point in time. And then literally I'm like, I keep looking at my watch because I do have to go. I got a meeting, right? And she's like, you keep looking at your watch. You got to go. I was like, yeah, I got to go. I was like, I got a meeting. And I was like, hey, let's hang out. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So like right there in front of all these other people she works around and all this other stuff, I just pull out my phone. I'm like, all right, number. And then she lays down the number. So that was a good close. Have not been able to close on her though. Unfortunately. Something's been up, guys. Something's been in the air lately. I don't know if you guys noticed this. All right, finally. This finally went through. One's in the chat. Thank you. Eston K. Awesome for the fucking 21s. I appreciate it. Something's been up lately. Something is in the air as far as dating has been concerned. I think it has a lot to do with cuffing season right now. That's where my thought process is at. I don't like to make excuses though, to be honest with you. I myself personally, I've toned down my seduction quite a bit, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Something we'll talk about here in a second as well. Excuse me. It's the decade when women realize it's game over. That's a possibility. Yeah, something has definitely changed. Cuffing season was weird. I met a girl going through it. Yeah, there's some serious stuff going on right now. I mean, she and I were texting too, and things got sexual pretty quickly. And then all of a sudden it just kind of like cut off. And well, the main reason why I wasn't able to close was women are not popular. Well, that's the thing. She was ovulating. Or no, she wasn't. She was on her period. And that's the reason why she wouldn't come over and meet up with me. But she knew what was going on. She knew where we were at. Game's over. Garouche went into the mountains. So I don't know what's up. Something has definitely changed. I'm waiting for things to spice up a little bit though. Like once we get, we have to wait until the season starts to heat up a little bit more. I really do think that it has a lot to do with Valentine's Day. Social media is pushing Valentine's Day super hard right now. Tinder even came out the other day with a list of the cuffing season, the actual dates of cuffing season. Let me see if I can pull this up. The cooler months, right? Usage ranking is sinking because of cuffing season. What is ghosting cuffing season? Let's see if I can They had it the other day. They had it posted up like the actual, no kidding, dates of cuffing season. And then what they were saying was from January 14th to February 13th is like, what's it called? Playoffs. And then February 14th is the championship. So it's like, it's stupid. I mean, it's a joke, obviously, based off of Valentine's Day, but this is kind of what shit's about, man. Like right now, these girls are kind of being guilted by social media in a way that in order for them to have their happy little photos and not feel less than, like they should be with a beta provider, which is kind of funny. So it's kind of like a dichotomy right now, though. Like should women not be sleeping around and settling down with guys? Absolutely. But yeah. But then what's going to happen is the second it's over with, they're just going to go back to fucking open hypergamy, right? They're just going to go back to like getting ready, getting their summer bodies in shape and all this other stuff, and getting ready for their summer photos and all this other stuff, and banging out Chad while fucking beta boys hanging out over there. A man needs 6 days to get laid. Over 6 days, you need 6 hours of real time. And hit her unconscious attraction switches. This, of course, means 6 days from got you. I reset my Tinder again and tried a new pick and getting a way better response. Yeah, I need to do the same thing. I just have not been focused on it. In all honesty, I mean, I'm still doing all right. It's just, you guys know that I've been finalizing book 2. Book 2 should be out here pretty soon. I got some bombs to drop on you for that one for sure. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Like the final pieces are just coming in right now before I can really start to share with you guys about this book, and then we'll get it going for some sales. Putting it out there for the crew. I honestly believe this book, my second book that's coming out there, I think it's going to be the book that rocks the manosphere. And that's not me trying to be too bold. That's just being honest. I think it's going to be up there with The Rational Male. But I also think that this is going to be something that's going to be more palpable for the masses. Not to say that it's watered down for the masses. I just feel like this book is going to be more applicable to society. Whereas The Rational Male, I feel like, is something that's directed straight up to men, and men that are in the red pill space specifically, in order for them to learn. So not to mention there's just going to be an ultimate triggering, which is also an amazing aspect to have. So your boy's not fucking around. Straight up. I am not fucking around. I failed recess, guys. I failed recess because I don't play. Straight up. I don't fucking play. So that's just how it's going to be. Oh, man. No cubic zirconium. I dig it. Bahama. Bro, I know you probably think I'm not gonna. We've been talking offline. That's not what I'm talking about today. I'll tell you in a little bit too, right? I'm not giving that stuff away. That goes, what you and I talk about, that goes behind the closed paywall of the WarTribe. I can't be giving out the secrets to YouTubes. I can't be giving people the secret sauces, right? The true potions, the true magical potions. The thing non-marrying guys need to remember is to be anchored. Is to be married. The ultimate freedom is no anchor. Agreed. All right. So as we all know, I went out this weekend. I needed to put my nose on some new fragrances because I was like, all right, I got a list that I want to check out. I've had Versace Dylan Blue on my list for a little while of one that I need to get, mainly because I have a lot of winter and fall fragrances, and I don't have a lot of summer fragrances. And the thing is too, I shouldn't say that I don't have a lot of summer fragrances. I'd have to say that, most people are going to wear blue type fragrances in the summer. So what is a blue? A blue is, it's kind of got like a basic DNA to it. It's kind of flowery. It's kind of aquatic. That's why they call it blue. Some of the greener notes too, like woodsy and grass like that have like that kind of freshness to it. Those can also be kind of considered blue in a way. Anything that's kind of like just straight up aquatic, right? Those are your blues. And those are going to be more for your summer scents too, your spring and summer scents that are going to they're going to be lighter, maybe a little bit more citrus to it too, right? I'm not a big fan necessarily, especially like I talk about when it comes to blues, mainly because they have too much. I feel like they have too many synthetic types of notes to them. But I heard Versace Dylan Blue, and I think I smelled it a little while ago. I was like, it's cheap. I've seen the price tag of it on Fragrance X, and it was like $35. I was like, dang, for a Versace fragrance, that's fucking chill. Like, I'll take that. So I was like, let's go. Actually, no, I was gonna buy it regardless. I didn't want to put my nose on that, but I wanted to go put my nose on that Varvato scent. I wanted to go smell Ferragamo Uomo. And then I wanted to smell the two Mont Blancs, Mont Blanc Legend, and then Mont Blanc Explorer. And Mont Blanc Legend, you can get on Fragrance X for like $35 as well. Mont Blanc Legend is like, for the price tag, is probably one of the better summer wears that you could probably put on. It's very light. It's very fun. It's very fresh. It's kind of basic though. I'm not going to lie. Right. But it's also not one that's going to be like a Sauvage that has that kind of punch to it that you're just kind of like, I don't know. Right. It's like, it's fun. It's light. It's whatever. So I wanted to get my nose on that, and then I wanted to get my nose on Mont Blanc Explorer because I have a sample of Mont Blanc Explorer, and I wore it before. And again, I think the price tag actually, you know what? No, I even think on Fragrance X, it was about $65 for the 3.4 ounce. And I was like, dang, Mont Blanc is getting up there in the designer as far as prices are concerned. And I gave it a smell again, and I like it. I like Explorer. It's a little bit typical. Yeah, Legend Spirit is good. White bottle. Very fun. It's not bad at all. But again, though, it's typical, right? Explorer is a little bit, it's nice. But again, too, this is like, let me explain this stuff, right? You kind of have like your cologne smells, right? Where you're just kind of like, yeah, I understand that's a cologne, and it kind of has some of those base notes with like the musk and all that other stuff. Man, I don't know. I didn't know that. That's funny because I'll get to this story here in a second. But I was wearing a Ventus, and I was wearing a Ventus cologne while I was smelling Explorer as well. And I don't think I noticed that, man, to be honest with you. Crazy though. So that's one part of the story that I got to share with you guys as well. Is before I even walked into Nordstrom and started smelling these different ones, I walked through Neiman Marcus. And I've never been to a Neiman Marcus before. And this is like upscale stuff. Like I walked in, and right off the bat was Tom Ford's, not even scents, not even fragrances. It was his actual fucking collection of like clothes and stuff. Fucking dope ass backpack. When I'm stupid loaded, I'm probably going to go pick one of those up. It was fucking sick. So I'm walking through, and I'm like, dang, this like fucking watches all over the place, and like top level designers up in this motherfucker. I was like, all right, cool. I can get down on this. Your poop. So I start walking and I see Tom Ford fragrances there. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I can go and check out some Tom Ford fragrances real quick over here. See if there's anything new. Nothing new. There's not a whole lot new. I think there's something new that's coming out here in a little bit, but yeah. But then I'm sitting there and all of a sudden as I'm smelling some of the newer stuff and I'm going through some of the older ones, just kind of trying to put my nose on it. I have the best Tom Ford fragrances right now, I believe. Right? Tobacco Vanille, Oud Wood, and fucking Fabulous are probably the three best from Tom Ford. And then you could get into the three noirs. Noir, Noir Extreme, and Noir de Noir, right? But those are a little bit, all over the place. And I'll get those too, but later on. But the top three I'd say is Oud Wood, fucking Fabulous, and Tobacco Vanille for sure. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm smelling it, and all of a sudden I look up as this lady comes up to me, and I'm like, I see the back wall is just covered in fragrances, and I see an entire section of just Creed. And I'm like, oh my God, is that just Creed over there? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. You want to go over there? I was like, yeah, right. Isn't Black Orchid's for women though? That's a perfume. Or is it both? I don't know. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're right. Black Orchid for Tom Ford? No. I think Black Orchid's a perfume because I tell girls to wear that. So I see an entire wall of Creed and I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen that much Creed in my entire life. First and foremost, I only saw it one time up to this point, and it was just one bottle of Aventus at Nordstrom. And I'm like, I like sprint over there because she's telling me she's going to show me some other stuff. And there's like all these other niche brands that are high level high level houses and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I just want to smell Creed. Right. I'm like, I've not smelled Creed yet. And, what's it called? I have the clone of Creed Aventus, right? I have the Club de Nuit Intense Man. And let me just tell you guys. So here I walked away with a sample of Creed Aventus. And then, so I got Creed Aventus, Aventus sprayed on one arm, and I got Aventus cologne sprayed on the other. And then I got a whole bunch of like spray palettes of like Green Irish Tweed, Millesime, then what else? Royal Oud and Silver Spring, right? What the hell's the name of that? Something like that is along the lines. Anyway, I actually really liked Aventus cologne, even though the DNA of Aventus Creed smells pretty much identical. There's a difference to it. Yeah, it's a controversial. Oh wait, are you talking about for Black Orchid? Yeah. Anyway, so I have here for you guys Aventus from the House of Creed. I normally don't like doing samples, but it's also a $430 bottle, so you guys can lick my nuts. Let's go for it. So the thing about this scent is this. Creed's been around since 1760, I believe. It's been passed down through numerous generations. I saw an interview recently with the lead designer of Creed, like the owner of Creed. I forgot his name. Kind of a fucking egotistical douchebag Frenchman who lives in Paris. I've heard some bad things about Creed recently, that they've become more about the profit. And one of the things that they used to tout and claim is that they would do that every single ingredient that's in this is natural. So there's nothing, there aren't any synthetics in here. And it's been rumored by the parfumers of Creed now that they've been using synthetics lately in order to maximize profit. So that's something I want you guys to take note of, Because if you're paying $430 for something that says that they're all natural, and that's why their price tag is that high, and their owner's a douchebag, and the scent itself, the scent is cool. It smells like lemon pledge, like most people talk about, slightly, very, very citrusy right off the bat. It's like a citrus mixed with a musk, and it's blended well. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not like it's terrible. But just know you're going to smell very citrusy mixed with some musk for quite some time. It projects, right? It has that projection to it. Now, when it starts to settle down though on your skin, I started to smell some of the things that would, like, as far as it was evolving, I started to smell some really cool undertones, like the vanilla, and a little bit of coffee started to come out too. As crazy as that might sound, because you got such a musky lemon pop up. But the thing is, those notes, like, you would have to be sitting there, or you'd have to have somebody literally sitting there smelling you over and over in order for you to pick that up. Yeah. So the thing is, the opening notes though are so overpowering, and it takes such a long time for it to dry down, like 30 minutes. And that's one thing that makes it really hard for me to say, like, I want to go out tomorrow and buy something like this, especially for $430. Aventus Cologne is the same. It's a little bit lighter as far as the projection's concerned, and that's the reason why I liked it. But the thing that I didn't like about it is when it evolved, it didn't have those vanillas and those coffees. It kind of just faded a little bit, and it did have its own undercarriage to it. But yeah, definitely pineapple. But it's a lemony pineapple though. It's a lemony pineapple with that musk mixed into it. The Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance I really like is Ultra Male. Some people say it's too sweet. I fucking love it though. It's not sweeter than Paco Rabanne's 1 million, right? It's definitely not sweeter than that. So if you can tolerate that, then you're good. You bought a similar one. Mancera Cedrat Boise, a little sweeter. Yeah, there's some out there that's worth paying $300 for when you're getting into the niche categories. But I don't want to pay $430 for a fucking pineapple, lemon, and musk. Right? Like, I don't really care about smelling like a pineapple that much. I mean, when I'm fucking stupid loaded, sure, I'm absolutely going to go buy, I'm going to 100% go buy Creed. Well, Aventus. I'm definitely going to get Aventus Cologne, and I'm definitely going to get Green Irish Tweed. Green Irish Tweed was a cool, traditional, classic scent. It was cool. If I got the fuck you money to buy it, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to go out there and spend my money right now on it. I'll tell you that much. Now, another one that I just recently got, and I'm still doing a giveaway for this too, is Date for Men, Fragrance One by Jeremy Fragrance on YouTube. I don't like ombre leather, to be honest with you. I don't like anything that's got to do with leather. It's just too much. The most leathery one that I own is definitely Dark Rebel Rider, and it's it's too much. Boom, super chat. Much love, bro. I don't have super chat yet until I hit my 1,000. I'm still trying to hit my 1,000, Offie. Yeah, no doubt, dude. Let's talk about this guy real quick, though. Date for Men. Now, the thing about this is when it opens up, it smells almost identical to Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. It really does. I would say that this fragrance is like Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male mixed with Versace Eros mixed with Bleu de Chanel. That's exactly what I think this entire thing is, right? Because after the opening notes of the Jean Paul Gaultier settles, you're getting some lower level Eros vibes, but then it completely settles down. You should give away decants to me. I will for PayPal donations. By the way, if you guys do want to donate to me in order to help out with the show, it's www.paypal.me/Corey Capella. That'd be fucking super, super duper cool of you. But whatever, I don't care. I'll just go on being a bum. No big deal. As I talk about fucking smelling $430 cologne. So date for men, the thing for me with this is that I think for someone who's just getting into this, that wants something that's going to be a compliment getter, that's going to be fun, especially when you are going out on dates or if you're going out. I think this is a tremendous scent for you to start off on. The thing that kills me though is I don't like the dry down. Because I don't like the dry down of Versace Eros, and I don't like the dry down of Blue de Chanel because it has that blue DNA to it. So this has a blue DNA to it. So for me, when I heard the review of it, and they're like, "Oh, it's just like Jean Paul Gaultier but better, ultra male," I was like, "Oh, fuck! If it's better than Jean Paul Gaultier's ultra male, I have to get it." Afi, you gotta stick around on some of these because I'm about to drop the fire on my second book. My second book's gonna be coming out soon, and it's gonna fucking shake. It's gonna shake this whole fucking foundation. It's gonna shake the foundation of everything. It's gonna be fucking insane. Yeah, absolutely. No, the other thing too, man, is with colognes. Like when it comes to colognes and knowing your stuff, I don't drink alcohol. But to me, these are like fine wines, if that makes sense. Like every single one of them has a personality. Every single one of them has an ability to influence someone's emotions, not just someone else's emotions, but my own emotions as well. And it puts me into state. Tony Robbins talks about state a lot. And state is a place from which you can operate from. And when I have the right cologne or fragrance, it puts me in the right state and I know exactly which one it is. And that's what I go to. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, dude, if you're fucking using Axe body spray, you're a fucking chump. Like you don't deserve to even be fucking listening to me right now. Right? Like don't even consider yourself a fucking pimp if you're using Axe body spray. Get out of here. Yeah. I mean, shit. Like I'll put Tom Ford fucking Fabulous on before I go to bed and have the best night's sleep ever. It's got a lot of lavender in it, which is super relaxing. So date for men, for me personally, I would recommend it. But I would hope that Corey just sends it to me for free rather than paying for it, to be honest with you. Like I want to give it away to somebody who's really deserving and wanting of this, even though it's going to be a fucking raffle, but pretty good stuff. Not terrible, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. That leads me to my next purchase that I just got in the mail. Oh. Ooh, I haven't even fucking sprayed this one yet. Boy, howdy. Shit. I don't want to put it on though, just in case. Where you at? Oh yeah. All right. So what I'm spraying right now is, oh, hey now I'm getting some. I got Versace Dylan Blue, and I'm wafting in the air right now, and I'm already catching some pretty good. Like it's pretty uplifting. It's not bad. It's light. It's fun. Oh shit. It's light. It's fun. It's playful. It's It's got a little bit of that lemon from like I talked about with Aventus, but it's way better blended, I think, in my opinion. It's very fresh. It's got a little bit of soapiness to it, though. Yo, this is a killer. This is going to be a killer during the fucking spring and summer for sure. This could definitely be a gym fragrance. If you went light with it, though. I think with sweat that this thing might project like a monster and you might get annoying. No, this would be a perfect date night fragrance for summer. It's got a little hint of soapiness to it with like a little bit of like that masculine soapiness, but it's good. It doesn't come off like an Axe body spray or anything like that. Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. Good job, Versace, on this one. This is considered a classic too, in a way, I think. I don't think it's like anything crazy. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna wait for it till spring and summer though to probably throw this puppy on. And I got a few other ones. I mean, for a $35 bottle of Versace, I would say fucking jump on this as soon as fucking possible. Like, this thing is dope. This thing is dope, magope. Except I got one more for you. This is my last order. Oh, schnight. What did I just do? All right. My last order were these two. And this one was a recommendation from a friend. And because it was so inexpensive, I said, fuck it, why not? And I said, you know what? If this thing doesn't fucking pan out, so I'm going to review it live on air. And if it doesn't pan out, I'm going to fucking roast the shit out of you. So without further ado. Oh, man. Completely different from Dylan Blue. Huh. It's different from yesterday. I smelled it yesterday. I'm not going to lie to you. Dude, put it in the chat, bro. All right, so I'm smelling right now Versace Dreamer. It's a bit older. It's called The Dreamer, rather. And it comes off very light. It's very fresh. It's a little bit powdery. And it's not terrible. This I could foresee people wearing to the gym for sure, right? Like, wear this to the gym in order for you to appear. Like, here's the thing. Women are either attracted to fresh or sweet. And believe it or not, more women are attracted to fresh than sweet. So you're better off if you're trying to attract women and you're going to be in an environment like that. You're better off smelling fresh. The problem is with smelling fresh, they also put in a lot of notes that are like misleading and all that other stuff in a way. That's kind of too bossy. I know. I just got it on my watch. I was telling you, just post it in here, bro. If I can hear my phone go crazy. Oh, this bitch. Oh my God, you're turning into such what a prima donna. We're good. I'm going to cancel. Don't agree to a date and then tell me that you want to talk more after you blew me off like 3 times. Not on the date, but I'm trying to set stuff up. And she's like, oh, I'm busy then. I'm busy then. I'm busy then. It's like, get out of here. So yeah, for the price tag, I think I paid $23 for this one, Versace the Dreamer. So it was $35 and then $23 for the Dreamer. This thing is cool. It's because, not a lot of people are wearing it right now. And this might be something that's pretty cool to wear during the spring and summer to the gym. Could you get away with wearing this on a date? Absolutely. But the thing is, for me, when you're on a date, you want something that's a little bit edgy. And this isn't that edgy. This is just really clean and kind of safe. There's not that punch to it that's like, yo, what it is, right? But in today's world, with everyone kind of trying to do something like that, that might also be your edge. Who knows? I like it. For the price tag that I paid for it, I'm happy with the purchase. It's not bad. But I'm also a fucking niche connoisseur. Like, I want stuff that's like fucking unique and off the wall and different and fun and mysterious. That's not very mysterious at all. It's not. It's like, all right, I got you. You know, it's got a little bit of powderiness to it, like with my Tom Ford fucking Fabulous, or there's some powderiness to Prada Luna Rosa Black, which if you guys haven't gotten your hands on that, by the way, that is hands down the ladiest killer that I have, except for maybe what I just picked up. I just picked up two more other ones, but I can't tell you guys about those ones on live on air. You got to be part of WarTribe in order for you to learn about those puppies, because that's some spicy potion that we can't be letting everybody out there know. Like only the truest of the true should be able to know about something like that. Yeah, not bad. A little soapy, very clean. Yeah, very blue, basic, but not terrible. I'd probably wear this over Aventus. This is Dylan Blue, if you guys don't remember. I'd probably wear this over Aventus for sure. I mean, but there is something about Aventus where it's just like punch you in the face, fuck you, what's up? You know what I mean? But in like a fashionable $430 way of like, I'm better than you. But yeah, I'd probably wear Versace Dylan Blue over this. Cool. Shazam. Gents, I'm going to open up the Zoom chat. Might as well bring you fucking retards on. See if we got any questions about anything. I'm trying to find my fucking... Where are you? Where are you? I am retarded today, bro. I need to drink more of my magic potion. Please come pick up your printer and laptop. Starred. Gay. That was Guy YouTube. Guy. All right. Zoom chat is in the link. You fucking scrubs. I'm going to open up the old Zoomy boy. Hey, yo. I wanted to do it on my new computer, but that thing's not working right now. I mean, I did fire it up like fucking 2 minutes before I went on air, though. Fucking basic. I'm talking to myself. All right. Hello. Hold on. Mute yourself real quick. I use this website, fragrancex.com. But I just ordered the fucking most devastating lady killer yet. Off of, oh yeah, I'll talk about vaping here in a second. Let me do that here in a second. Off of Max Aroma. Yeah. Manage participants. Yeah, Josh, give me a second. Let me talk about vaping real quick. Because I came to my conclusion last night about vaping. Why not fucking just start smoking? Just smoke. Because here's the thing. Everyone sits there and they say, "Oh, I quit vaping because I'm vaping because I'm trying to quit smoking." Well, here's the thing. When you smoke cigarettes, you have to go out and you have to go and buy a pack. And those packs usually only come with 20 cigarettes in them. Then you need a lighter. And the other thing is, if you're not a fucking disgusting fucking human being, you got to get up and you got to walk your ass outside to go smoke your cigarette, right? So you got to go outside, you got to light it, you got to sit there outside like a fucking idiot, and you got to smoke your cigarette, right? And then before you know it, you're out of fucking 20 cigarettes. Like, oh shit, I need to fucking get $7.80 together in order for me to go buy another fucking pack. So therefore, I need to go and drive my ass over to the fucking 7-Eleven and I need to buy myself another pack of cigarettes. Oh, they might not have the same fucking whatever brand or style or whatever. So you got to go through all this shit, right? your fucking cigarette light's out. Now you got to go and search for a fucking pack of matches, or you got to use your stove. When you vape, it's convenient as fuck. You can sit there and you could smoke back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Oh, the battery ran out. Okay, I just got 20 minutes for it to charge. All right, refill juice and fucking go. Too many people, it's so easy for you to fucking smoke with what's it called? With a vape, right? And think about that. It doesn't matter. Like, you're still putting all that shit in your lungs, right? You're still putting all this extra stress and strain on your lungs. Like, I can tell you for a fact, I smoke hookah every once in a while. And like 2 weeks ago, I smoked like 3 times in 1 week just because I cut my carbs completely down because of carnivore and all that other stuff. And it's not good for you to be fucking sitting there for however long, just fucking pulling on this stuff, even if it's a water pipe or whatever. Like, it's not good for your lungs. It's not good for you. So I think vaping is far worse for you. Far, far worse. Just because of the convenience factor. I think you're better off smoking cigarettes. Going through the whole process of having to fucking smoke, right? Because that's going to make you do it less. Did I answer your question? Cool. Josh, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
What's up, Killa?
Hold, please. I need to bring you a little bit closer to the microphone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, you mean on the stream? Okay. How's the coronavirus treating you, man?
Dude, I'm killing it. I killed the coronavirus. I'm just dealing with the remnants of it now.
That's definitely the flu, dude. That's absolutely the flu.
Well, they're saying that the coronavirus is just the flu.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Was it like H1N7 like that?
What?
No, each flu, the strand is different every year. It's like H1N2, H3.
Yeah, dude. It's just like fucking, what was that? Pig flu or something? Swine flu?
Yeah. Swine flu was basically the flu. It was just like a different variation of it, I believe. But, yeah, when I had the flu the other night, or the other like a month or two ago, it's the same shit as you, dude. The exact same thing. Anyway, so do you like the Versace the Dreamer?
Yeah, the Dreamer's cool. It doesn't have anything to it though, like I said, that makes it like
Special.
Yeah, but it's nice and it's fun. It's nice, fun, and fresh.
Yeah, I think it's a little more casual. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see myself out mini golfing this summer with a girl and wearing something like this.
Yeah, like I'll wear it out to like a movie, or like, dude, I'll wear that to work sometimes too, and the gym, like you said.
Yeah, I think the gym would be ideal. That would be. It's not. Like I said, it's not anything where you're just like, wow. There's not a lot of a wow factor to it. I think the only wow factor was the fact that it was $23 and it smells that good. And it's Versace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where did you get it for $23 at?
I got it from fragrancex.com.
Okay, because it's technically discontinued. So every time I try to buy it, it's like fucking $80.
Gross.
And I have to go on eBay.
No, Fragrance X, dude.
Okay. And also, to talk about the vaping topic, yeah, dude, that's a fucking vice that I actually have, man. I don't have one of those fucking like huge crazy vapes. I have a Juul, right? And when I was in high school, I played baseball, and like the cool thing to do when we were playing was like put a dip in our mouth.
Yeah.
And so since I was about like 15, 16, I was dipping for like, I don't know, like probably until I was like 21-ish. And then I got really fucking tired of my breath taste, like, you know, tasting that fucking nastiness. And quite frankly, it's disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
And I had such an addiction to it where, you know, I needed to study. I needed to, like, you know, help me put me to sleep at night. And then I had like a fucking, I remember it had like a spitter at the side of my bed. I was like, dude, this is fucking gross. So I need to do something. So I went. That was when I first got my first like thing, and it wasn't very pleasurable to me. But I did it to sort of wean myself off cigarettes, kind of like you said, and basically got to the point where now I can go a day or two without it, and I don't particularly think I really need it anymore, and I need to just stop it because it's a fucking waste of money. But I will say the vape thing, when you get one of those big ones, you can definitely sit there and fucking smoke it all night long.
Well, it's the same thing with the Juul, though. I mean, I see people, that's all they fucking do. It's so small and just whatever that they have it on them constantly. It's like a binky. Yeah. It's like a binky now for these kids.
That's the problem. It's like extra addicting too, because like, I mean, you can literally sit there in your fucking bedroom and smoke it, right?
Right.
So that's my next thing I need to do. Is fucking stop doing that. And like I said, I don't have really bad anymore. It used when I was dipping, when I was actually doing like dip, I would go through like a can a day. Which isn't a whole lot to some people, but that was a lot to me. Yeah, dude, yeah. I'm trying to think of like a plan to do it. Dude, honestly, my grandpa, he used to smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes a day, and then he had a stroke. And whenever he had that stroke, he just fucking quit cold turkey.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't even need it anymore. I'm sure he fucking felt cravings, but I guess after that he almost died.
Yeah. Well, when you have a stroke, you also change different patterns in your brain. And that's really what it comes down to, is any type of addiction is just a groove of neural pathways that have been kind of pushed into your brain as far as like your pleasure centers are concerned and all this other stuff. That's why, like, you are a fucking for sure like perfect candidate, ideal candidate to go down and do Iboga.
I would definitely want to try that.
Yeah.
Next up on my list, but I wanted to try DMT too. I've never done that, but I have done shrooms and acid quite a bit. But the whole so as far as shrooms go, I've had a pretty good time every time I've done shrooms. But like one time I did it in the Smoky Mountains, in my friend's like parents' cabin, and that was fucking awesome because we were just like hanging out. And then another time I did it in my house, and I just kind of like melted on the sofa, couldn't listen to music. But
yeah, anytime you mess with these types of things, though, they shouldn't be fun. Like there should be some level of learning to it. You know what I mean?
That's why I think like ayahuasca or Iboga would be more of like a because those knock you on your ass, don't they?
Yeah. See, when you smoke DMT, though, you don't. I mean, I can't say it per se because I've never done it. But you launch out of your body just like you do with ayahuasca. That's what it is. The molecule is DMT.
Yeah, ayahuasca is basically DMT, isn't it?
No, it is DMT. It's just it's through different means of bringing it into your body. So because you use an MAOI inhibitor through the brew, your body is now able to digest it, because DMT exists in a lot of plants. It's just we can't digest it through the stomach because we have those monoamine oxidase within our stomach that break it down. So when you have a monoamine MAOI inhibitor, the DMT floods through your bloodstream, and then that's why you're able to we would do a ceremony at 8:30 at night, and then the ceremony wouldn't end until like 3:30 in the morning. Whereas with DMT, when you smoke it, the 5-MeO DMT, it's like 15-20 minutes, and you're not able to go into the same levels of depth that you can with ayahuasca. So that's why ayahuasca is way, way better if you're looking to do DMT. But like I talk about, when you do DMT, it's very dreamy, and you have to interpret. You have to interpret the what's it called? You have to interpret the meaning behind these things. Whereas with Iboga, it's like Iboga will literally go in and help fix those neural pathways.
So how does a stroke changes your neural pathways too?
Absolutely, because it changes the blood flow.
Oh, because like your heart stops for a minute?
No, well, the stroke starts off in the brain.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Had no idea that was what happened. I thought a stroke was when like your heart, you have like a fucking...
It's a heart attack.
Heart murmur, huh?
A stroke is like You'll see it too when people have strokes, like half of their body is paralyzed sometimes.
Yeah.
It's because the neural pathways in the brain, things get altered and shifted.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm definitely down to try fucking either of the two. Like I said, I know people have like a spiritual experience with them. As far as me with acid, dude, acid seemed like the least spiritual experience ever. It was kind of just like, I don't know. I felt like acid was more like a party drug. Because like, here's my thing. I feel since shrooms are like organic, iboga is organic, and ayahuasca is organic, right? I feel like the more organic things are supposed to be like the spiritual ones, whereas like LSD is like synthesized in a lab by like the CIA in like the 1940s or whatever.
Yeah, but you know where LSD comes from, though, right?
No.
It comes from mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah, it's a specific mushroom that begins with a P. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now.
Not the same as regular mushrooms?
I don't remember. I want to say it's not Piedmont. It's something like that. But yeah, it is. You're right. It's synthesized for sure. It's just like it's like cocaine, like coca leaves. If you have coca leaves, you can use that because people in the Andes use that for elevation sickness and all this other stuff. But then you break it down and you dilute it and you add all this other chemical stuff and you strip all that other shit away. It's like, yeah, now this stuff isn't that good for you, right?
Right.
Because it's too concentrated. It's just like how I feel right now about it's how I feel about concentrates when it comes to marijuana and cannabis. Like what we've been doing in cannabis over the last couple of years. We've been crossing all these strains and we've been filtering it out. Now they have strains that have like retarded amounts of THC in it. Retarded, right? Like,
you know what wax is, right? Like oil.
That's what I'm saying. I used to make it. That shit's insane.
So what I've heard, there's a couple ways to make it, right? I've heard the way that you make it when you use butane, it like
so bad for you.
Hey, I think I cut out. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, I think from what I heard, when you make it via the process of like passing butane through the bud,
yeah,
like it takes all the CBD out of it, and then it's just like straight THC.
Yeah.
And then they had some kind of study, and it was like they put rats on a dose of just pure THC without CBD, right? And then they put the rats on a dose of like just CBD, and they were calm and relaxed and like smooth. And the ones that were just on the pure THC like started like eating themselves and shit. Like they started scratching their fur off and all that. Because when you smoke regular weed, when you smoke like flower, it's got, even if it's a strong THC plant, it's got CBD traces in it,
Yeah.
That's why I think I've smoked oil a couple times.
It's crazy. I used to smoke it all the time.
Fucks you up a lot for sure. But anywho, I'm about to go take a shower. I got some shit I gotta do, so I'll let someone else call in and let you get back to it.
Yeah, no worries. Good call.
All right, later, dude.
Well, he's the only one that called in. Let me put that down. It's not psilocybin. It's like fuck. It's gonna drive me crazy now. Not mad made. It's gonna make me mad. Deet 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 deet. Doot 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 doot. Deet 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 doot. No thanks. Lysergic acid. Ergot, not pee. Yeah, it's found in the ergot fungus. That's how my brain works, though. Ergot fungus. See? I know my stuff, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. From a fungus. LSD is one of the most potent and mood-changing chemicals. It is manufactured from lysergic acid, which is found in the ergot fungus that grows on rye and other grains. It's produced in crystal form in illegal laboratories, mainly United States. These crystals are converted into a liquid for distribution. It's odorless, colorless, and has a slightly bitter taste. Dang, crazy. It's rumored that ergot was what caused the Salem witch trials. They said that what's it called? Their food supplies got infested with this fungus, and that's what caused them to go crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I got an important thing to do at 6:30. If none of you guys want to call in, I'll post it in the chat again. If you guys need to call in, Control B. Give you guys 2 more minutes. I'm not doing too terrible for being so sick, man. I'll tell you what. I slept pretty much the majority of the last 2 days, though. I was practically like kaput. I couldn't do anything. This thing knocked me out. I had almost zero energy. The body pains were insane too. Insane. I was like, I don't know if I've ever felt that way before off of being sick, but it was like it's like I worked out fucking way too hard and had the most insane lactic acid buildup ever, like DOMS all over your entire body. It was terrible, super bad. Hey, now who we got? I'm gonna keep posting this Zoom chat in there too. What is up?
What's up, Corey?
How we doing?
Good, man. Just wanted to drop in, say hi. I was passing out when you were talking about all the fragrances. I just finished washing my dishes, sat down, was listening to you talk, and I was like, damn, I missed what he said. But I heard you say something about one of the fragrances is better than Ultra Male. You said something about. I heard you say something about that.
Yeah, in the review, it was said that it was better than Ultra Male. That was a review for Jeremy Fragrance 1, Date for Men.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be bold enough to say that it's not better than Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male.
Okay.
But what I will say is this. I would say that fragrance, this one, Date for Men, has different characteristics to it. Obviously, it's a different fragrance. So it opens like Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male, but then it has a body to it that is very different. And like I said, it smells a little bit like Versace Eros mixed with Bleu de Chanel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not up my alley, though. I think I re-smelled Eros afterwards, and I was actually more of a fan of it. But every time I wear it, it always has this dry down that I just can't tolerate. And I'm like, ugh, I want this off me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. You're like, you talk about the stuff like you could be like a wine taster only for colognes. I don't know what you would call that.
Yeah.
But you're like, you could be a pro, man.
That's what I am. I am a pro.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, no.
I'm a fragrance pro with a call-in show. Call in and talk about fragrances, motherfuckers. What's up?
There you go.
Fragrances, dating stuff. Oh, man. hopefully one day it's going to be about talking about finances. I got all the ideas and concepts for that one. I just don't have the practice in yet. Not in this new world.
My ears peeled for when you talk about how to flip houses and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just need a boatload of money and then it'll happen. Yeah, I'm the 9. It's Matt.
What's up, I'm the 9?
He says, what's up? He says, or do we cook? Do we all cook and eat while we listen to Corey? LOL. And then Josh says, we all do. Hell yeah. Dude, I just got this killer sent in today. Actually, I got 2 new ones in today. But I'm gonna have to write something about it in the WarTribe because I can't let all these guys know about this. This is like a fucking secret weapon. How do you feel about that?
I am very, very, very excited. So
Yeah.
I'll be in the WarTribe to check it out.
I liked your recent post in there too.
Oh, my little rant?
Yeah, it was really good.
Dude, I think about that shit a lot.
Yeah. I was very taken back. I was surprised that you were that well versed in that kind of, because that was very metaphysical. Yeah, it was good.
My mind wanders around. It's like one of those Rumbas in the room, you know, that bumps into the walls, just kind of wanders around and picks shit up. So, but yeah, survival. That the guy was talking about feminism, and then it kind of rabbit trailed into another conversation, and I kind of threw something in there. And I'm very good at rabbit trailing.
I think it's exactly where the conversation needed to go. Yeah.
But isn't that a good point though? Like feminism is caused by the soft living, because we have it so good in the West and the world overall, except for certain places in this modern world. People have these tendency to just like start picking at dumb shit, stuff that doesn't matter. Just start picking at each other and almost like piranhas, just start eating each other. And that's these feminists come in, and then let's say some disaster happens. What are they going to do? They can't even cook spaghetti, let alone start a fire, let alone find clean water, anything like that.
That's when the purge happens, man. I mean, when resources get scarce, you're not going to be able to maintain the level of life that's on the planet, in any situation that's like that. So genetically speaking, I think we already have the codes within us that understand and recognize like who needs to survive and who doesn't. And then I'm not even saying that's one of those things where it's like someone's going to make choices on it. I think that genetically, a lot of those people are going to make poor choices as well. And they're just going to go off and on their own, and it's not going to be good for them. You feel? Yeah. This is how species, I mean, you got to look at these things from like you do. I'm talking to the audience right now. People got to look at this stuff from a biological level as far as, I'll tell you one fun fact. I don't know if you guys know this, but we're made up of billions and billions of cells. The human body. And did you know, I think it's like maybe 60% of your cells are actually yours. And then the other 40% are like different forms of like bacteria and all sorts of other,
mitochondria, I think, and amoebas and bacteria and
yeah.
viruses and stuff.
Well, I think of mitochondria as a part of your, I think that's a part of your cell. But yeah, you're right. There's like all sorts of like different shit. I'm not going to get into it because I'm half retarded right now because of this cold. But there's so much different stuff in there that keeps you alive and keeps you running and keeps you whole, right? That we don't realize that also plays into the factor of keeping you alive. So these are just things that when things get scarce, you don't know what's gonna kick in. What could kick into overdrive?
Yeah, man.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you what's really crazy is I've heard people, stupid people around me say, like, especially girls, like, oh, I'll just eat somebody when times get tough. I don't care. And I said, listen, first of all, you have to really research cannibalism.
Ooh, let's hear
You don't
about
want
it.
to do that because there's a 50% chance you will go crazy.
Really?
Yeah, there's a protein called prions
Yep.
that
I thought that was just in the brain, though.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know exactly how it works. I just know there's a 50% chance that you'll go fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Like those guys in that plane crash that happened in
Alive, yeah.
Yandy Mount.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all nuts now, the ones who survived. You know, that's not where you want to be. You don't think you got to prepare for the hard times or have the ability to be smart, be a smart creature, not be a dumb, you know, like you see in the movies. Like there's not going to be a zombie apocalypse. There's going to be.
Yeah, but do you think that they went crazy because of emotional stuff, or do you think that they went crazy because they had a little bit of human meat? Like, I think that there's got to be
probably both. Probably both, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that if you have a little bit of human meat in order to survive, that's necessarily true. I think it's if your diet consists of that, that's probably going to be true. You know what I mean?
Look up the Wendigo sometime. The Native American legend of the Wendigo. Apparently, that ties back to people who were cannibals.
Maybe that's why women are so crazy, because they're taking all those loads in their mouth. It's fucking cannibalism. Cannibalizing my babies. That's why they love abortion.
Yeah, the zinc. They have a zinc overload, and then their brain short circuits, and then the prions, or whatever.
Fucking nuts.
Or maybe, it could be the. There's also the. Well, maybe it's a bit of a conspiracy stretch, but apparently they're putting human products in certain foods.
Oh, what? Tell me about that.
All right. So, like human hair, they put in certain foods. I don't know if it's human hair, but L-cysteine. I'll have to type it up in the chat. Somebody told me this a long time ago, and I think China might do it.
China.
As food becomes more and more processed, they put these like crazy ingredients in food that
Whoa.
don't really know what they are, and one of them could be hair, like human hair.
Or horse hair.
So, yeah. And then there's genetically modified food, which is freaking genes from all kinds of different animals and your fruits.
Josh says that BCAAs are made from human hair.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, dude.
The regular ones are made from duck feathers and human hair. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So you don't even really have to eat somebody, like Alex Jones would talk about.
Yeah.
Chinese eating babies or some crazy thing, which could be true. But you could just eat someone's hair or whatever, and you don't know what that's going to do to you. I think just you're kind of rambling, but I think in the long run, the shit hits the fan. It's better off to know how to catch fish, and
Yeah, but you might run out of that for a little while. You might have to eat some humans. You just got to know which part to eat, right?
I'm not gonna do it, man. I won't do it.
No.
No, I don't want to get crazy. I want to turn into a Wendigo.
I'm gonna look these puppies up. I definitely don't want to be eating dogs either, though.
Nah, not really.
Because I think that you could probably get what's it called? Begins with a T. Trichinosis.
Trichinosis, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get that from pork.
Yeah, well, the problem with pork that was going on for a while was that we were feeding them trash for so long. That's where all of the bad stuff came from with pork. Everything that was bad with pork came from the fact that we were feeding them garbage for so long.
Yeah. And
right.
They can eat, and now they're doing that with cows. I knew a guy who told me in the cattle industry, like in the standard cattle feed places, farms, they feed them like stale candy, like all kinds of shit, just to make them, grow. It's disgusting.
Wow, that's cool.
Regular beef. Yeah, regular beef isn't good for you. But organic.
The grass-fed
beef is where it's at.
It's not bad.
If you really want to do carnivore, you should probably do it.
For sure.
Healthiest meat you can.
For sure, I agree with you.
That animal becomes part of you. That steroid filled 2-year-old calf that's super sick. It's all beefed up on roids, and then they slaughter it. That's going into your body and it's becoming part of your body if you're buying that kind of meat. So you want to go with the organic shit.
Grass-fed.
Anyway. Yeah.
They have multi-chambered stomachs for a reason, and it's to break down all those nutrients, turn them into amino acids in their stomachs.
Yeah,
It's got to be grass-fed.
Grass. Yep.
We're gonna make some soup from human fat.
We'll feed them some obese women.
There you go. Then you'd really go crazy.
Yeah, then I would totally go crazy. I wouldn't know why I turned into my mom in this place.
Your mom took too many loads, huh?
Oh man.
It's okay. All righty. Well, I got to get cruising.
All right, man.
So it was good. It was good chatting with you. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for letting me come back on the air too after 2 days of no show. Get this rolling. All right, bud. I'll talk to you on WarTribe. Stay in touch.
All right, brother.
I'm closing out Zoom.
Okay.
Adios. All right, guys. With that said, we've been live for about an hour and a half. I will be with you guys live at the same time tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Maybe do another little call-in. I like the call-in aspect. No big deal. Not a big deal. We'll have a different topic. I was just really excited about fragrances today, so I had to. Oh yeah. All right. With that said, adios. See you tomorrow.